What's that? Jimmy's trapped in the wheel. No new calves last night. Thought that was a calf. It's just a really big poop.
Oh, would you like a donut?
No.
You can have one.
I'm gonna need a bigger donut than that. We had one calf yesterday, one calf the day before. Things are going to be picking up here, but thankfully not today because it's pretty cold. The highs are in the single digits, but getting into next week, it's going to be in the 60s. Lately, a lot of people, they remember how I hurt my knee about this time last year, had knee surgery. They've been asking how I've been feeling. My knee's actually been feeling pretty dang good. I do at-home therapy, try to do it 5 times a week. Honestly, feels pretty decent. Hopefully, I'll keep on strengthening it and never have to do that again. Tear an ACL and a meniscus, that's not fun. It is Jimmy. We got something weird you might find interesting going on. I think our bulls are kind of going through puberty right now. And you can see this guy. He got a group of bulls. He got one laying down. So what's going on is this group is following this fella around and kind of riding him. You can see his hair on the back is matted down. He's a little sweaty. And these guys are just being real rough and tough on him. Come on, go eat. You just nasty beast. So it's hard on this guy. He's constantly being run around and he's being stressed. You see, he just tried jumping on him. You guys just gotta go. You're all right, buddy. Come on. The best thing these guys can do, I guess you call them the submissive, get yourself in a corner and sit down. Go eat. Go. Go eat. Come on. Get out of here. No, that's what's going on. And I don't know why they choose one. I don't know if they're choosing the weak or if they're actually like excreting some sort of hormone. You can see how having that Dundee all day could really wear you down and maybe even injure you. If they absolutely will not leave him alone later today, Dad and I will go in there, pull him out of the pen so he can just not have to deal with that anymore. Oh, this little guy's still out, huh? Don't do it. Don't do it. There you go. Yikes.
You suppose that's what prison's like?
Clean drive for soap. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that cold, but I looked at my phone and it said 4 degrees, and then I was like, oh, that's why my face is frozen. Come on, man.
Guess that one needs a tag. Meatloaf.
Those 3 pairs we just brought over to that farm fills it, and so we now have 3 places full, one with 20, one with 22, one with 18. So that's a total of 60. Plus this is our other pair. This was born yesterday, about in the middle of the day. And so this is calf number 61. In a little bit, we'll check out the bull to heifer ratio on the board there. We're gonna kick this girl out to the other barn. They can hang out over there. We're gonna get cleaning. This pen This barn's a little sloppy today. Ellie! Get to the worms. Come on, cow. We're almost there. Come on. Put up my flag so much the flag came off. Big bucket time. I tell you what, ain't nobody can load a poop chute like I can. About 5 bucket dumps ago, I said to myself, "Self, I don't think I can get another one in there." But you better believe I did. Woo! That's a new record. That was rocking out. You see, that load right there is what you call a super spreader event. What you got there?
Float balls for the drinkers.
Okay. What do you say, dog? She says, I get to sleep in the garage and it has 2 heaters in there and I have a heated blanket. Pets these days, they think they need it all. I can see the bulls are out there. They picked another victim. Got a thirst. Fresh building. Cows are all sorted up, so we don't have to worry about something calving outside tonight. And not too much going on over here. You know what that means? Lunchtime. Heifer count 10, 20, 34. Bulls 24. So that's not bad. We've been trailing by 10 or more for a while, but the gap isn't widening, so that's the good part. We have been getting asked a lot lately what we prefer to get. We sell bulls and bulls or steers, if you turn them into a steer, are higher priced than heifers. But obviously you got to have heifers to reproduce, build your herd if you're doing that, or even just replace some older cows. So I mean, for us, 50-50 is just fine. So it just depends on if you're building or what you're doing. This one group of bulls that just are invested in this tomfoolery. So if you want to see how bad what they're doing can get, this is one of my 3 bulls that are in there. You can see how dirty and muddy he was. We noticed that yesterday is kind of when they started it, and it was a little bit warmer. So many critters riding on him and getting him muddy, and got so bad to the point he actually developed a bit of a limp. So we've got 2 of those bulls pulled out into here. I'm pretty sure in a couple days they'll quit with that, but they just keep roaming the pen, finding somebody else and just hopping on. Look at this guy, he's got a chapped rear end, huh? That might be something different though. You know what would be ironic is if after a while we kept putting bull after bull that were getting targeted into this pen, and then next thing you know, all those bulls targeted one other bull in there, and it's just like, well, just a weird sausage party going on. We're claving. Just open that gate so she can wander in if she wants. I've had it too many times at my ripe age of 25. I've been farming my whole life, where there's something calving outside, poor weather, and we're like, well, let's get it in the barn. That'll be great for the calf. Well, then that cow or heifer is all worked up, and then she just quits pushing, and she's searching around, running the fences. I'd rather have them calve in that crappy spot by themselves, unassisted, and then I can get in there, grab that calf, put it in a good spot. So in this case, if she walks in by herself, she did it by herself. It's not me working her up. And there she is. She wandered in by herself. So I can watch her on the camera. Looks like all of her friends came in with her too, get a drink. We're gonna work on our welding project a little bit. All right. Hope you're not getting sick of this, but if you are, we're almost done. We got the cylinders mounted. We got the motor mounted. I got the flow control. Now all we need is the switch, which we're gonna put right here, I believe. So I got some holes drilled in this iron, bolts ready. I'm gonna weld it on right there. Now I know it may not look the prettiest, but not all things are meant to be pretty. I mean, just look at hairless cats. Ooh. Putting it right here, I can just open the door of the Bobcat and switch it when I'm wanting functions to change, so I don't have to get out. Plus, it's pretty well protected, and even when I tilt the attachment all the way back, this isn't going to get too close to the skid loader. So this is just kind of the best place, I think, to put it. Looking around, you ain't done it yet. She's got a big water bag hanging out. Hopefully that breaks. Got a couple little triangles cut. What I'm going to do with them is shove them right there, add a little strength to this thing. Going to be a bit of torque on there when those hydraulic cylinders are pushing in and out. So yeah, she's standing up, swinging around. I think she senses me. She feels my presence. It's nice. She coughed twice and it's out. Hey, girl. It's good. You all right? Yeah. That's a brand spanking new one. Look at that thing. Good job, girl. I'll give him some privacy. That's a good mom. Nice looking calf. Let it dry off a little bit and get some optimizer gel into it. I can hear that heifer licking it off, being a good mother. So next thing, I'm putting in my point. I made this like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And that's gonna make it so as these two tubes come together, they'll fit right on and be straight. When I push them together, they're off just a tickle, but this will get that thing sucked right on there, perfect. This point was a little bit smaller than this tube, so I just took my wire. I just held the gun and then cut off some wire and shoved it around there. And so now when you sit straight back, it looks like it's pretty plumb. So we're gonna weld that on there. You spread eagle, little buddy. Mom's angry at me. Heifer. Bam. That didn't last long. Look at that, ain't it pretty? Bolt this sucker on. I think I can hear Dad coming in.
Cool.
Yep.
We're not cavemen. We have technology. See this?
Yeah.
You just can't put your. There you go. See?
Oh, that is better. Yeah. Thanks. Yep.
Which brings me to
Song of the day.
the song of the day. Electric Light Orchestra, ELO, Showdown. Check it out. I'll bet you guys are like, gosh, I used to love that song. I forgot about it. That's a good song. That's all I got to say about that.
We got this thing loaded up. It is almost ready to go. 2 hydraulic cylinders, the switch valve, the flow control, which will make it so this spins faster or slower, depending on however fast I want it to go. The motor. So we just got to get measurements. I got hydraulic fittings in the mail. And fun fact, if you go to like a Tractor Supply or a Runnings, they have pre-made hoses, like 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, with ends on them, like $7. They're actually pretty dang cheap. So these guys are gonna run into here, and then 2 are gonna come out this way, into this, and then the other side is gonna go into the hydraulic cylinders. So then if I want the cylinders to run, say this is pulled up, and it spreads up, out and in, push this down, and now we got spinny. One knothead don't want pearl. Yep. Hey. She just pooped on the new bedding. How dare they?
Yeah. They got it about as good as they can get it. They got it about as good as they can get it.
One new calf on the day. Pretty soon we'll be getting quite a few of them when these cows start going. We've had 3 cows calve.
No.
4 cows?
4 cows.
4 cows calve. So I hope you enjoyed watching today's video.
I know I did.
Okay. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.
Starless Station.